Yo, damn my dog. All right, family, here we go back for another live trading session. Want to go ahead and dive right into the market. Check out the trades that we called yesterday, and we want to see how they played out so we can see how to properly execute. So let's dive in. All right, so right here on EA, hold on, man. What's up, Facebook? Let me put on my happy instrumental. But right here on EA, we entered in the sale early, right around this level. Then I noticed the market started to consolidate. So in seeing this, all I did was let my trade continue to run. I put my stop loss above those highs and found something else to do this week. I also noticed what time frame was that? Okay, right here. I also noticed on this time frame above these rejections right here, this area, I noticed that this could be retested before price continued to fall. So I had an order set here to add to this position, and right now it's in profit. So I got it's actually 5 trades now. I got 5 trades going from on EA looking in this sale, just from letting price do its thing, okay? So I showed you guys earlier, when price is in a downtrend, it does not go straight down. You always see it move in this fashion. You'll get consolidation and then more falls. These areas are called flag patterns. So when you see something like this in the market, after you pretty much practice this skill set and get an understanding of how things turn out. Tim! What's up, Tim? See, Tim just popped up on IG. Sniper, what up, God? Tim, that's one of my family members right there, y'all. Another fellow warrior. Me and Tim, we had to talk, keep ourselves centered so we don't turn into the Incredible Hulk and shit. But Sniper, tell me you took this sale right here on EA. We actually talked about this area last night. Now, we also took a look at, what was that? CADJPY, and it turned out crazy. The it literally just fell, man. Beautiful setup. The realest, what up, Goddess? How you feeling? Man, this thing played out beautiful. Same thing on EuroJPY. Boom. Okay. So now we got these massive moves, big wins. Win, 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 win. Yeah. We got these big wins. Now I want to see if there's a chance that price could pull back to fill some of this area, and we are going to take another sale. So let me start over with CADJPY. All right. Can I tell you that? He said, I can tell you that, but I'd be lying. Come on, sniper, stick to the script. Stick to the script, man. We talked about this. I told you that this double top right here was going to push price down. So, real quick, I'm going to let you guys in on what me and TP Sniper talking about. So, TP Sniper, he's analyst now. He came a long way, but he started off taking the course and he started with the mindset series first, so let's not skip that. He started with the mindset series, and after developing that mental fortitude he needed, he started trading. But we were looking at these two levels on a different time frame. This is a reversal pattern that we call a double top. Let me show you. All right. So a double top is simply just a W. That's it. I'm sorry, double bottom. It's just a W. We learned that letter in school, so if you learn how to identify letters, then you are in a position to win on some of your trades, okay? So we noticed that this level was going to be retested, but there was a double top that looks like an M. Man, I wish you guys could understand how simple this is. If you know how to find the W, or if you know how to find the M, I think that was like, what was that, first grade, or when you start learning letters. That's all the skill you need. That and discipline. All right, so hold on a second. Be quiet, lady. Hold on a second, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'll let y'all in on a secret. I start these meetings off playing these hype beats, but I really don't like that shit. It just sounds good on the intro. So let me get back to that smooth. All right. So after we notice that area, the way price works, okay, let me come up here and show you. So since we already had the impulse for the day, we got the room for some teaching lessons, okay? So you guys are right on time. The way price works, okay, we move in 3 different directions. We got this downtrend with price moving down, but it's creating lower highs and lower lows. And it's the vice versa. Well, it's vice versa when price is moving in the opposite direction. We're going up, but we're making higher highs and higher lows. This is the only way you'll see price move. Even when you have those really sharp impulsive moves, it's going to come back, okay? And fall again. So what we do, since we understand the market only moves in 3 different directions, is we look for strong levels either above or below the areas where we see price consolidating. Damn, that was supposed to be smoother. Let me say it again. Consolidating. There we go. Y'all edit that out. But when you identify this, you are really in a good position to be profitable as a trader. Learning how to identify consolidation, okay? And let me show you what I mean by that. So when I said we would look for strong levels above or below, there's another concept or example that I use to help people understand. If you see yourself in a room, like in your house, okay, this would be your floor here, and this would be your ceiling. They would call it, what's going on, IG? They would call the ceiling in that room resistance, and your floor would be support, okay? Now I want you to take this same thing that I just told you, and let's say you're in a high rise, skyscraper. Or I used to tell the guys Tyler Perry's house, because we got multiple levels, okay? You have multiple levels, but on every level, you got room for price to play on each floor. The only thing that you have to really get good at doing is identifying what floor you're on and where the next floor is, okay? Now, back to this example. After we identify consolidation or range, that's when the market is trending sideways. Our next step is to identify where the next floors are, whether it's a higher level of resistance or a lower level of support. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is all there is to trading. You have a lot of people that add a lot of extra pieces, like indicators, all of these things over here. Like they really only show you what happens after price already makes it move. Hold on, let me go back to the line chart so you can see them. So these things I'm about to show you on the chart, these are indicators. And you got people that are stack up their charts with all of this stuff like this. And after a while, you don't even know what the hell you're looking at, okay? This is not trading. I want to show you guys how to read the charts. And if you have an indicator, you only use it to confirm what you believe you see at the moment. But back to this is all there is. Identifying where you find consolidation of range and finding out where the next level of support is and the next level of resistance. After that, we simply want to wait on a break above, get a retest of this broken area, and we're going to go to the next floor. Vice versa. If price wants to fall, we wait until this support level is broken. When we get a retest, we're going to the next floor. Okay? Now, it's really mind-blowing how simple this shit actually is. The only thing that prevents people from properly executing these steps, now we got to go to full screen, is you. Lack of discipline, okay? The inability to be consistent with yourself. Just because you win a trade setup, going into that next trade setup, attempting to over leverage, thinking, hey, I just won this much. Let me put up this much so I can win more. Those are the thoughts that kill people in trading, okay? So it's really about balancing your mindset and controlling yourself. And then once you do that, trading is easy, okay? So let's get back into this setup. Damn, V, he say I set to buy and not to sell. Okay, so let's get you into this trade, because if this thing breaks, oh, bro, look at this. You know what this is, sniper. You got to get in this trade. So based on what I just showed you guys, price is creating consolidation in range here, okay? So all of this right now is price moving sideways. If this thing breaks this low, breaks these lows or breaks out of this consolidation area without rejecting right here, it's only going to happen one of two ways. It's either going to reject and maybe pull back to retest this, pretty much printing the exact thing that I just showed you guys in that example, and after that retest, it's going to fall. Or price may hold at the level that it's at right now and go up to retest the highs on range. So it's really simple. Once you understand where you are with price, there are only so many different possibilities that can play out, okay? Now, you don't have to be right all the time, and that's why we show you guys how to leverage properly and be in control of something that we call odds. So let's say you are betting in Vegas or something, and you have the ability to control the odds on every trade or every bet that you take. Now, let's say you're betting your friends. In most cases, your bet is 1-to-1. That means if somebody else puts up $50, you're going to put up $50 in an attempt to win the same amount. In the market and in the casino, you have the ability to do something like this. I want to put up $10 to make 3 times that. I want 30 for every 10 that I drop. Or for every 100 that I drop, I want 300. You also have the ability to do this. Okay? Every 10 or 100 that I drop, I want 60 or 600. We can even do this. All right. And the only thing that gives you or that takes away or adds to this ability is pretty much your skill set and your patience. So for this trade setup, this is a 1-17. At this point where we are right now, let me show you where we are. Right now, I'm up already on my investment 1-9. So if you put up $100, you're already at $900, and this thing hasn't even hit TP2 yet. So this is the true beauty and power of the market. It's not just making extra money, but it's the ability of control that you have when it comes to making that money. And most people don't exercise that control or ability because we're too focused on the money itself. Damn, that's a bar right there. So when you remove yourself from actually seeing the fruits and just focus on the labor, everything happens a lot faster than you think it would. Okay? Now, again, you guys, for that mindset series, you can definitely go check it out. Structure Breaking. Head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. Go down to that free courses tab and tap Structure Breaking, man. I want you guys to really take this serious and check it out, because that personal development, personal growth leads to growth in every aspect of life, financial, anything that you can think of. So as far as Euro AUD, let's see. She did create another double top right there. So look, hopefully you guys are starting to notice this pattern. Price creates these M's, what we're referring to as double tops. This wick right here, this is price movement. Price will pull back to retest those areas, and then it continues to move. So I just showed you an example of how I entered this trade, and then price gave you an example right here. I love when that happens. Let me see. All right, so right now we're going to set an alert because we want a safe entry. So we either want to enter at this double top, or we want to wait until price falls beneath this level. I'm already in this trade. We just added a position, but we got to get TP Sniper in here. So we are going to set some alerts. Now, typically, you guys, when you get a big impulsive move like this in the market, in some cases, just as fast as it goes down, it can come back. But in other cases, you'll see a bit of a consolidation before you get that retracement. So what we don't want to do is create a sense of anxiety. Like, oh, shit, I just got to enter this trade. Or, oh, I'm missing out. Because that fear or that anxiety will create stagnation when it's time to execute on your next trade setups. And we don't want to create problems. We want to give you healthy practices, okay? So use your alerts. The less time you are in front of the chart staring at the charts, the less time you actually have to make a mistake. Look, anything that you stare at too long, you're gonna start creating shit. The charts can be clearly showing you, hey, this is not where we're supposed to be, but just because you want to be a part of it, you're going to make that trade a good trade setup. I promise you. So try to keep your charting down to about 30 minutes to an hour, so you're making good decisions. And after that, take a break. You need a mental break, because this is just receiving data. Okay, data, non-stop. All right, be quiet, guy. All right, boom. So you definitely got to take those mental breaks. All right, TP Sniper, this look like this may be the best spot for you to enter in this EA sale. So go ahead and take this EA sale. You already know where to place your stop loss. Put it above the high. Yeah, don't worry, she'll be back. Yeah. TP Sniper watched too many movies, y'all. So before we start getting on to be an analyst, he had some phrases that he would say. And one of them sounded kind of rapey to the charts. He be like, she'll be back. Give her another Quaalude. Call me in the morning. Like, hey, man. We stand for something different over here at Profit Takers. Oh, man. So we got that alert set on EuroCAD. Let's do the same thing for Euro JPY. Okay, it did just hit this level right here. This is definitely support. Okay, we got multiple rejections down at the lows. Price rejected underneath it. And once it broke above, you got rejections above it as well. So this is a great way. I'm going to say it again just so it can sink in for you guys. All right. So I told you earlier that your biggest tool will be able to identify range or consolidation, which is this here. Okay. Another thing, you can tell that it's really strong when you see price rejecting beneath it. And once it breaks above, it balances above that line. Those are really strong levels. Okay. So right here, price just hit this level of support. You see that? So let me go back to that example. I told you guys the biggest key that I learned is identifying range. From there, keep it simple. Identify it and find the next level of support, resistance above and the next level of support below. For this example, I'll show you guys exactly how that example played into what happened in the chart. Look at this right here. On this time frame, this is price consolidating. After consolidating, it broke beneath the low and it tested. Let's look at the next levels of support. This would have been support, micro support here, but this is also support. This is all I do. Identify these areas, and those other areas that you see as support, this right here, these would have been my TPs. All right, TP1, TP2. Uh-oh. Come on. TP1. 2. Let's get rid of that. And this would have been TP3. And from there, you just go find a puzzle to do, or go play with your kids. Go outside, play with some bubbles. Let your money make money for you. All it takes is dedication, willpower, and discipline. And you just sit back and let your account double, triple, quadruple. Okay? But it's really simple concept. So that simple thing that I showed you played out exactly on the chart. Now, as far as your retest, you go down to a smaller time frame. So right here on the 5-minute, we're looking at this area right here, right? So price broke below it right here with these candles. On this candle, a wick pulled back to retest that level. And you do not have to take my word for it. Look, you know people mean it when they start clapping and talking and shit. You don't have to take my word for it. I want you to get on the charts and just back test this yourself, okay? Go back on any time frame as far as you would like and test this out, and it is going to stand true. I've done it. I went back years testing this thing, and it does not fail. Okay, so same thing here. What we want to do is trap price. Right now, this is the area that it's traveling in. We don't need to know exactly which direction it's going in right now. We just want to know that it's trending sideways. Then from here, we're going to place an alert below and place an alert above, and we'll just wait. Just be patient. Okay? So this will be it for today. We got those alerts set on CAD JPY. We got those alerts set on Euro JPY. And we also just re-entered Euro AUD. 5-minute imbalance. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's let everything run. We'll come back later this evening, do another charting session. And tomorrow, our trading session will be with the VIPs only. But we will be back next week for you guys, okay? So thank you for hopping on. We'll save the Q&As for the charting sessions. But thank you guys for hopping on. Remember, if you want to get started with us, we have a free product available for you to show you how to set up your demo accounts, show you how to set up your live accounts. So when you see us going live, you'll be able to trade with us and make money, okay? So head over to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. Go to that courses tab. Go down to that free 9-day course and get set up. Most of this stuff is about being in position, okay? As far as your risk, you can start for free. Start for free. You can use your demo account to get in the habit of placing your trades and also learning how to make sure you put up the right amount. And then you can go live with us, all right? Outside of that, don't forget our Mindset series. Take it as well. Structure Breaking, a beautiful tool. We also have our 6-week journal that goes along with that Mindset series because we want to teach you how to use your power, which is your words. Too many of us, when reaching for different goals, we say crazy shit like, oh, I failed, or, oh, I'm not good enough. And those things program the way you think, and in turn, they affect your actions. So we want to teach you how to use the things that you already have, those words, to speak power into your life, okay? Speak power into yourself. Speak power into the next steps of your journey. Next, we got a couple books available on Amazon. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results. Covers all of the concepts that we use in our charting sessions and in our live trading sessions, most of them. And we have our 2 log books for Forex and options to help you log your trade setups and also help you log your emotional state in the process, all right? Last but not least, we got that merch. So you guys support the vision, support the dream, and remember that you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?
Okay. Let the streets know. Okay. Let the streets know. Okay.
I love that shit.
Okay.
Just went in private.